Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying Call Halayim, La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders, the great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect out there laboring on and believe in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakwadash to USA Shalom. This is Brother Amawan from the GMS Charlotte camp. And I pretty much wanted to do a little testimony. I was meditating in the spirit on a lesson to go into, and pretty much, the spirit hit me, going into, how powerful the name of the Lord is, because, quick testimony, I used to deal with that sleep paralysis demon, when I was younger and prior to me coming into the truth. And, that demon used to, mess with me a lot, to where it pretty much had me it had me scared to sleep on my back. Or if I would, go to sleep like on the couch or wherever, and I have anything like close to my face pretty much, I would pretty much, have to fight that demon. And I used to get that a lot. So what ended up happening around the last time I actually, had to fight this demon was I was in college, and I was, pretty new to the truth. And, I was in my dorm one night or one morning, whatever time it was. And, I felt the demon pretty much coming on me. And, I shook the demon off of me. I called upon the name of the Lord, and I was able to, go back to sleep. And I don't know if it was, right after this, but I had a dream, and the dream, I pretty much got this phone call from, I'm assuming it was the Edomite. I don't really remember. I just know when I picked the phone up and I heard this voice, pretty much asking me, who do you worship? And in my dream, I automatically answered, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. And then the voice, it laughed and it hung the phone up. And I woke up like right after that, because it was kind of weird. But, ever since that day, I haven't had, any problems with, the whole sleep paralysis thing. And so that was just, a thought that comes, time to time. And I've told, certain brothers this, testimony as well. But, I felt like through the spirit, this would be something good to bring out for brothers that deal, this particular demon or deal with any demon, and that just goes to show you the power that's in the name of the Lord and why this is so important. Because, these demons, they know Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai first and foremost. And they also know the servants of the Lord as well, man. All right. And as you come into this truth, the longer you're in it, the more you mature and grow in this truth, these demons are going to continue to, come at you harder and harder. A good thing that a brother, had told me prior to me crossing over to come into the camp, he said, when you cross that line, these demons are going to come at you harder. And that's true, because a lot of the times, Jake battled demons, when we were in the world, man, and, we didn't know the name of the Lord back then, so we kind of just, had to deal with it. But, after coming into this truth and, putting your hand to the plow and you, trying to fight for your salvation, man, these demons truly do come at you even harder. And certain, things that you fight with, man, they try your faith, man. They continue to, constantly, try to see if they can, pull you away from Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But that's when you continuously, call upon the name of the Lord and, seek the Lord, because these demons know that they have no power outside of what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua has given them, and he uses these demons as a test to pretty much try your faith to see, are you going to, lean on your own might, which is really no might, or are you going to, seek Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, because he wants you to tap into his power, man. All right, he's our power source, man. And so ultimately, you can't forget that, no matter what demon it is that you're battling or whatever situation you're put in, man, because the name of the Lord, that's the key to our salvation, man. All right, and the Lord will always come through as long as you believe on his name, man. I got a couple scriptures just to go into that, man. So this is Proverbs 18:10. It says, the name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe. And that's exactly on point, man, because the name of the Lord is that's our foundation. That's our refuge, man. Okay? And it says the righteous runneth into it and is safe, because, the testimony that I shared, man, ever since that day, man, I have not had to deal with that demon since, man. And it was crazy because that dream, it felt real, man. Like I could actually feel the phone in my hand, and I actually felt like, I said, when he asked me, who do you worship? And I said, Yahweh Hashem Shai. And I heard that laugh, man. That laugh it was crazy, because it was almost like it was real, man. And like I said, when I woke up, man, and my heart was beating fast, and I was like, what the hell? But that go to show you, man, because these demons, they fear Yahweh Hashem Shai, just as we should, man. Because he's the one that sent those demons to you, man. So the only way that we have to combat them is by calling on Yahweh Hashem Shai for help, man. All right? Because he's the only way that we're going to be able to fight and overcome whatever is put in front of us, man. All right? This is Acts 4:12. It says, neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. Right? There's no other name that you can call upon to get you out of, the situation, to get those demons up off you, man. Because, I remember prior to this truth, man, coming into this truth, battling those demons, man, and that was hard, man, because, for brothers that I've dealt with that sleep paralysis demon, man, that's a scary thing. So it's like you wake up and you're completely conscious, but you can't move, you can't breathe. It just feels like, you're awake, but you're not, man. And it's like, it's like you're being choked or you're suffocating. You can't move, and it's like you gotta shake your body real hard for you to kind of wake up out of that, man. But that last time I had that, man, when I called upon Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, it's like that demon came right up off me, man. And I was able to, wake up. And though it felt like, something was messing with me prior to that, man, but it was like a relief. And like I said, man, I haven't had to deal with that since then, man. So that goes to show you that there's power in the name of the Lord. That's why the Lord has the scripture in here, which I'm going to read it again, Acts 4:12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. The name of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, delivered me from that demon, man. And it will continue to deliver all of us from no matter what situation we deal with, if we have faith in that name, if we continually call on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because like I said, these demons know. They know who the servants of the Lord are, because the Lord sent them to try you, man. All right, so when they test you, it's all about is you calling upon the name of the Lord, man. All right, because they fear Yahweh, man. All right, and this is proof. This is Mark 3:11. It says, and unclean spirits, when they saw him, fell down before him and cried, saying, thou art the son of Yahweh. Let me see. Go up a little bit. I mean that's the point. Mark 3:11. And unclean spirits, when they saw him, fell down before him and cried, saying, "Thou art the son of Yahweh." All right. So these demons know Yahweh Shai, man, and they feared him. That's why when Yahweh Shai, went back up into the spirit world, so he can sit on the right hand of the throne of Yahweh. While he patiently waits for him to get his come back down here and get his brothers, his real family, the elect. All right. It says that he has his glory up in the heavens, man. He's coming back to get his glory on the earth, and all these demons that were on us prior to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah waking us up out of this truth. They know that. So when we call upon the name of the Lord, man, they flee from us, man. All right, because the Lord is the one that's protecting us, man, and they can only do what the Lord allows them to do, man. That's why when you read these different accounts of these people that were possessed by these demons, all right, once Yahweh Shah, he showed up. They knew that this is the son of Yahweh, man. All right, and you see it said that he fell. The demon fell down before him, saying and cried and saying, "Thou art the son of the power. Thou art the son of Yahweh, man." All right, because when you come into this truth, these demons they hop off you, man. Matter of fact, let me get another precept. Let me see. All right, this is Matthew chapter 12, verse 43. It says, "When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none." All right, but that's talking about when you come into this truth. All right, when you come into this truth, you are washed with the word, and that unclean spirit, that demon, it comes up off you, man. Okay? So it says, "The unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none." So showing you that you become, you become cleansed when you come into this truth and start to call upon Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Those demons that were on you prior to you being in the world, man. All right, the Lord takes them off of you when you come into this truth, man. All right. Verse 44. Then he saith, "I will return into my house from whence I came out. And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished," proving to you that you become cleansed when you come into this word, man. All right. It says, "Then goeth he and taketh with himself 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter in and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. Even so shall it be also unto this wicked generation." So as you come into this truth, those demons come off you. But if you were to fall out of this truth, the Lord will allow that demon to come back upon you. But when he returns, he's going to bring 7 other wicked spirits with him, and you're going to be in a worse state you were before you came into this truth. So whatever demon that you was battling before, you thought that was bad, man. All right, it's going to be 7 other ones more wicked than himself, and they're going to be millie rocking in your head like the brother Sagalot from Narcam like to say, man. They're gonna have a field day, taking over you, man, because the Lord allowed them to come back on you once you decided to. Well, you don't decide, but once you fall out this truth and go back into the world, man. So it's a scary thing. That's why you got to continually, attach yourself to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man, because He's the only protection that we have against these demons, man. All right, and I want to bring this out. This is Mark chapter 5, verse 1. It says, "And they came over unto the other side of the sea, into the country of the Gadarenes. And when he was come out of the ship, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit, who had his dwelling place among the tombs, and no man could bind him, no, not with chains, because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains had been plucked asunder by him, and the fetters broken in pieces, neither could any man tame him. All right. It says, and always night and day he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself a stone. So this man had, he had, he had demons on him, man. You know, to the point where people would try to tie him down with with chains, and he would just break out of them because it is when these demons possess you, man. All right, they pretty much you become a portal for them, man, and they pretty much take your body over, and they're able to give you super pretty much like super strength. They're controlling you, so you're able to do what Esau deems as supernatural things, man. All right, and different brothers have given testimonies where they've actually seen possessed people do so-called supernatural things such as walking up walls and all type of bugged out type of stuff, man. There's actually videos that we've seen personally different different people that's been possessed doing all type of crazy stuff, man. All right, so these demons are real, man, and this is the thing that you learn into when you come in this truth, man, because Esau likes to downplay this as some like sci-fi Hollywood type shit, man. No, this is legit, real. What is it? They call it what? Fourth or fifth dimension. I'm not really familiar with the terminology, but these things actually take place, man. All right, on a different plane where we're not able to see, but these spirits are all around us, man. All right. So this man was possessed by demons, man. It says, verse 6. But when he saw Yahweh Shah fall off, he ran and worshipped him, proving to you once again that these demons, they know Yahweh Shah, man. All right, they worship Yahweh Shah, they fear Yahweh Shah, man, and cried with a loud voice and said, "What have I to do with thee, Yahweh Shah, thou son of the Most High, Yahweh? I adjure thee by Yahweh that thou tormentest me not." For he said unto him, "Come out of the man, thou unclean spirit." And he asked him, "What is thy name?" And he answered, saying, "My name is Legion, for we are many." All right. So actually, let me look up this verse and go into that word Legion. I believe it's Mark 5. All right. It says Legion. A legion, a body of soldiers whose number differed at different times, and the time of Augustus seemed to have consisted of 6,826 men, i.e., 6,100 foot soldiers and 726 horsemen. That's not what I wanted. All right, well, the point being that this man had a lot of demons on him. All right, and it said that Yahweh Shai commanded the demon to come out of him, come out of that man. All right. So it says, verse 10, and he besought him much that he would not send them away out of the country. Now there was there nigh unto the mountains a great herd of swine feeding, and the devils besought him, saying, Send us into the swine, that we may enter into them. And forthwith Yahushua gave them leave, and the unclean spirits went out and entered into the swine, and the herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea. They were about 2,000 and were choked in the sea, which is another indication, not to get off topic, but that's another indication to show you why we're not supposed to eat, swine, man. In the dietary law, it tells you that, pigs are unclean, man. But these demons, they went and possessed the pigs, man. All right, and had the swine, there's like 2,000 of them run off a cliff, and drown themselves in the sea, man. showing you that that these demons they possess things, man. All right, all living things, you know, in this earth are just portals for these spirits to take over, man. All right, you got evil angels, you know, spirits created for vengeance, but you also got the good angels as well, man. The ones that protect the elect, the ones that fear Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the ones that call upon him, man. They protect us from certain demons, man. All right. So that goes to show you the power that's in the name of the Lord, man. So if these demons feared, you know, Yahweh when he was here on the earth, you know, in the flesh, how much more the men that are coming in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that's calling upon his name, that fear his name, man. All right. That's the power that we have to be able to fight against these demons, man. And you gotta always remember that, hey, because it's gonna come a time to where the Lord is gonna manifest these demons to where people are actually going to be seeing them, like during the time of the Egyptians. You can read about that in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, man. All right. Matter of fact, let me go. Let me get that real quick because the Lord had them seeing them spirits, man. All right. Let me see if I can find it. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon 17 and 15. It says, in fact, I started 14. It says, but they sleeping the same sleep that night, which was indeed intolerable and which came upon them out of the bottoms of inevitable hell, were partly vexed with monstrous apparitions, and partly fainted, their hearts failing them for a sudden fear, and not looked for, came upon them. So these Egyptians, you know, when the Lord was bringing them plagues upon them, man, all right, he was actually having, you know, these demons manifest themselves to where these damn Egyptians were seeing them spirits and were so afraid that they were dropping dead just off the sight of them, man. So how much more in the times that we're entering into, man, when the Lord is about to open up this place and it's going to be all out hell. And that's why it's important for you to call upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because that's going to be the only refuge you're going to have in that day, man. These demons and these spirits are going to be able to know in that day who, you know, who has the mark, the why. Matter of fact, I'll get that too. They gonna know in that day on who to get and who to spare. All right, where we at? Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto them, and he's talking about the angels, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. All right, and that mark is talking about, like I said, the Hebrew word the wah, which means a mark of exemption, because that mark is talking about the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So the men that have the names and the women, all right, the members of the elect and the remnant that have the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, in their foreheads, all right. It says that foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man. And to the others he said in mine hearing, go you after him through the city and smite, and let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. All right, so these demons are going to be getting busy on these people out here, man. All right, those death angels that the Lord's going to send out, they're going to all get busy upon you people that don't have the names of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, so this is why there's power in the names of the Lord, man. It's power. That's why they have all these different Israelite groups trying to mock the name, telling you the name don't matter. You know, if the name don't matter, then why are you making such a big deal about it, man? All right. If the name don't matter, why over there in the land of Israel, those 48ers, they don't even call upon the name of the Lord, man. Why? Because the scriptures tell you the name of the Lord is dreadful among the heathen. That's why they call him Hashem. They don't call the name of the Lord by his real Hebrew name, man. That's why they had to go throughout the world and give you a lie talking about the name, call upon God and Jesus Christ, man. All right. because there's power in those names, man. And when you call upon them, things happen. That's why prophecy is moving like it's moving, because the elect is waking up and praying to those names, man. All right. So this is pretty much, quick testimony, video I wanted to do just to show you the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, man. All right. So with that, I pray this was edifying. Until next time, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Dash. Double honor to my apostles and elders, the great millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom.